This is how I traded the ES on June 21st. I first started analyzing pre-market hours and what happened during pre-market hours with the low of the day, which was this low right here. This bar was still on the 20th. This is the 21st. Now this is in again, I'm using here the Central Standard Time. Now my first fib I drew was from 1274 to 1278.25. So you can see price came down to one tick away from the 50% level. So then I drew a fib from this low to this new high. It did meet the criteria for the first rule. Price bounced at 76.4% line twice. It never broke it. That's why I never drew a fib in the opposite direction. Okay, then as you can see, it went above the 0% line. So I drew another fib from this low to this high. As you can see, it did meet the criteria. It's 4.25 points wide. Just before the market opened, price broke through the 76.4% line. So I immediately drew a new fib from that high to a new low. However, as you can see, it does not meet the criteria. But in the first bar that formed once the market opened, it did meet the criteria. As you can see, it's exactly 4 points. So I was looking to take a trade at 1279.50 with a 3-tick target and a 5-tick stop loss. Price did not retrace quite to the 50% level and then went below the 0% line. So I moved the 0% line to this new low. Then my order was still at 1279.50. However, my target moved to 1278.50. So now was my profit target was 1 point, and my stop loss was 1.25 points. So I was filled here, 1279.50. My target was at 1278.50. So you can see I got filled here at 8:46 Central. Okay, it was about 4 minutes, and then price went back down to the 0% line, broke through the 76.4% line. Wasn't drawing a new fib still because I needed price to get at least to 1278.50. I'm sorry, 1281.50 before drawing a new fib in the opposite direction, which it did there. So then I drew my new fib over here. Price went to the price went above the 0% line, then retraced. I wasn't looking to draw an extended price fib at this point because the distance was just 4 points. So there wouldn't be much of a point to drawing from this high to the new high. You see the distance between the pivots would be too narrow. So I just moved the line, the 0% line, over here. Price retraced to 23.6 and went back above 0% level to the negative 23.6 and back down. So I again moved my fib. I moved my 0% line. Again went above, back down. And as you can see, price just moved in one direction the whole morning. At this point I wasn't looking to take any trades as the distance between these two was greater than 2 points. And then we got to noon Eastern, so I stopped trading. Just took one trade. Took a 5-tick profit. That's all the market gave me. according to my rules. So that's what I took. Now something important is I wanted to show you is the difference it makes where you start analyzing pre-market hours. I usually start analyzing at the first bar for the day. Okay, as you can see, this bar right here is exactly at 12 a.m. If you would have started drawing your fibs from this low, then that would have changed the way you were analyzing a lot. Because you can see to the first high where I drew the first fib, it never retraced down to the 50% level. So you would have had to move your 0% line, then up here, and then you wouldn't have gotten the trade that I got here in this area, and then price just continued to move up. See? So that's why I usually start drawing my fibs from the lowest low or the highest high. I mean, the low for the pre-market hours, but starting at 12 a.m. not before 12 a.m. That's why I drew my first fib from the low of this bar. Okay, so hope you learned something from this video, and thank you for watching.